Massachusetts reservoir system is vast, and that was because the population was rising in the 1920s and the amount of mills was incredibly large. And they needed a lot of water to process that paper. They had to get rid of the sulfuric acid, and so fresh water was needed to get rid of it. Also, the amount of people that lived in Holyoke was 65,000 people, and they expected to decline to 100,000 people like a big city has. That did not happen, but they made many reservoirs along the way. This is the Ashley Reservoir System start, and there's 15 stops for us inside of there, and I hope you attend all of them. This one shows you one of the three major gates going in, and it happens to be the one that's on Lower Westfield Road. There's another one you can park at the Elks and go in from Whitney Avenue, and there's another one from Route 202 that's actually closed off right now. Now, this reservoir system is vast and includes a large reservoir in Southampton called the Ty-Carmody. And in Holyoke, it includes the Whiting Street Reservoir, the McLean Reservoir, and the Ashley Reservoir, which is 14 named reservoirs. And they do that in order to identify them and maintain them. There's a causeway in between many of them since 1898. And the stops would include a gatehouse, and dams, two dams, one each on the right reservoir and then on the Ashley Reservoir. And the amount of water inside here is about 600 million gallons, or 0.6 of a billion gallons. It's still used nowadays as 5% of our drinking water. So what happens when you go in there, there's a gate here, but as you walk down to the right, there would have been Elijah, Ashley's home in there, and that's what the reservoir is named after, because he was the first resident that lived near this natural pond. Now, when you go in there, another stop that we go by is a quarry that was used to make the causeways, and that's very close to here. Also, when you go by right here is the Ashley Reservoir cutoff, and that's because the causeways split the Ashley Reservoir into two pieces. And also, you'll start to see many smaller pieces. In the distance, you're going to see the Ashley Reservoir gatehouse, and then if you walk to the left, you'll see its dam. And there's so much history in here, it's incredible. A lot of people like to walk around here and have recreation around here. Be careful for the wildlife, of course, because it's very natural out here. And pieces you cannot go to, or not supposed to, you're not supposed to go off the trail, so you're not going to see the McLean Reservoir, which is up there, a high pressure reservoir. And this reservoir system was made 150 years ago from today. So this year of 2023 is the 150th anniversary of the reservoir system of Holyoke, and Ashley Reservoir and the Wright Reservoir, both. The original gatehouse is long gone, but around this area there's still lots of history. And so you either use my webpage with its pictures, stories, or podcasts and videos on each stop to learn about what you're looking at. There used to be an old carriage road by here. There is a railroad that's still active by here. And each piece, if you go to each stop, is identifiable by the reservoir's name. Like there's Clare Reservoir that's hidden from view, but easy to find if I show you. There's a Cedar Reservoir. And all these reservoirs are still even used today. 5% of the water of Holyoke is coming through the Ashley system. All the water coming from Southampton comes to this area, is fed into McLean, and Ashley's fed up there too, and they chlorinate the water, clean it up, and then send it via gravity or via pumps throughout Holyoke. So that's the reservoir system of Holyoke. Thank you for coming to the Ashley Reservoir.